So, so this is the infamous living room, and Dad threw a a grapefruit at Eddie sitting right here. Dad was sitting over here. He threw the grapefruit at a wall that was right here. And if you anybody remember, there was this area right here that had. It looks like it's still there, except back in the day there was a door right here. There was a door right here before you either went in this room. Wow, look how small the room actually was. Really? Was it actually this small? Nah, for some reason I want to say it went back some ways, but this is where all the boys sat. And in this room right here, whenever I would want to just escape everything, I would open up this door, and I would sit in the back here. I'll sit in this little room back here, in this closet, and just be by myself. Not necessarily out of fear, but there was a lot of us. So I needed to get away. There was bunk beds here. I think bunk beds going this way, and I think bunk beds going this way. And it was just chock full of toys. The bathroom looks so much different now, because the toilet used to be on this side, and the sink used to be on this side, and the bathtub used to be right here. So they completely renovated the bathroom. Just amazing. What was your name? I'm sorry.
Oh, Raquel.
Raquel?
Yes.
Thank you so much for this opportunity.
Of course.
Yeah. So it looks like it's a done deal, huh? They're gonna.
They just opened escrow, so I don't think.
Oh,
Yeah.
not sure, huh? Yeah. I guess the business is always like that. You wait and see, right? Yeah. Oh, it will sell. It's so beautiful now, you know. Yeah, there are vestiges of what I remember. The little things here and there, you know. They renovated it, but the old cupboards are where they used to be. There was an independent first one of the first dishwashers that came out in the early 60s. My parents bought one. They put it here, and the refrigerator was right here. So there's differences, you know. The same place though where the sink was, and we have home movies of my younger brother being given a bath as an infant right here. Yeah, just wow, you know. There was a window, so yeah, that's good. Oh my goodness sakes, look at this. Boy, look, this was, so where there's a cupboard now is where the outside door goes. And remember when we were just, Dad and other guys was building over here, there was a hole. Well, let me move back a little. There was a hole right here, just an open room from the boys' bedroom, where they had just put in another bathroom, and this is the finished product right here. Yeah, and I think that the toilet was on the other side over here, and that was all about what there was. So towards the end, we did come this way, and there was a bedroom here that we lived in a short period of time. Ronnie and I would sleep in bunk beds on this side right here, and I don't remember much of the other. It's funny. It's so much shorter than I used to think. It used to be so much bigger because I think that there are beds here and beds over there for for Eddie and Zicky. And there was no side door whatsoever.
I'm just listening to you describe it. The difference.
Yeah, there's a ghost.
It's wonderful.
Ghosts and memories.
Yeah.
Addition, right?
It was an addition, yeah.
Was there a carport back here? Or?
No, not at all. No,
Yeah.
no.
But the casita was always here.
What?
The little.
Oh, there's a casita here. What? I got a great story about it. There was too many of us. My mom and dad bought this bungalow, but it was a family of 9, 7 kids, and so a part of our growing up was where we used this as a bedroom. It was a garage. We had to. They had to just change the garage. Yeah. So we could, have more room for us to sleep, and it had to be kind of constructed. So at night when we would get ready to go to bed, because all the boys slept out there after a while, right? So we had to watch out for slugs. We had to make sure that we didn't step on any of the slugs as we walked from right here. The door used to be right here. So we would walk out the door over to that door, and that's where we would have to watch out, for
I'm so glad it was open today so you could enjoy it.
Yeah, I know. I'll answer anything. But, I was just telling you that there's just so many ghosts walking around,
Right.
There's so many different memories are just popping out all over the place.
It's very emotional.
Yeah, it sure is. It very much is.
It's amazing when you go back to your childhood roots and touch it again, and it's like, could it be so far away?
Sure, Venice at large is doing this to me. And I have to kind of watch out for myself because I tend to romanticize everything here, without thinking about anything else, because,
Well, that's good though. You bring those wonderful memories with you and leave some of the others behind.
Sure, yeah.
I grew up on a small 35-foot lot in Cleveland, Ohio.
Oh, that's not again.
It's the same experience when you go close to.
I would have had a Cleveland experience.
Would you?
I graduated from Purdue. When I got my degrees out of Purdue, they offered me a job at the Jesuit college. Not John Jay. Anyway, it was the first job that they offered me after I got my doctorate in sociology.
Yeah.
And so they offered me that job, but I was around town. I just didn't know anybody,
Yeah.
There was no history there for me, although it was the best offer at the time, But I passed it by, and sometimes, when I think back about what it could have been, I would have been a Clevelandite.
Well, we lived in Whitefish, Montana for a few years, so we would come through Spokane quite a bit.
Yeah. Well, I did end up in Gonzaga, which was a sister, which is a sister college to the one in Cleveland. How come I can't remember the name of it right now?
As soon as we leave,
yeah, of course. Yeah. Anyway, well, I'm really happy for you guys if you were able to, get in, and I'm very happy to share anything with you. There's some wonderful things to share here.
We hopefully carry it forward.
Oh, absolutely. Ultimately, a location and a house is just a thing, but it's imbued,
Yes, it is.
with memories and symbols, So I appreciate
I
it.
wish you the best.
Oh, and as I do to you.
Yeah.
What a pleasure talking with you, sir.
Eyeball? Backhole?
Okay, so the backyard. Here's a little thing right here. Well, this all used to be, of course, dirt, and there was a section over here where we would take all of our toy soldiers and dig dirt and put soldiers. I bet if we were to do an archaeological site, we would find a bunch of toy soldiers here. If I remember right, I think that we buried animals or dog or reptiles here. And of course, the backyard is nothing. It's look at it, it's sloped. The backyard is sloped. I guess this is a place where you put your. Yeah, I think this is a carport. You put your car right here. Oh, okay. Let's go inside the garage. Oh man, this is good. This is kind of interesting. The jump from the house to the garage isn't as daunting as I thought, although I did fall down. So here we go to the garage. Oh boy, look at the garage. I don't remember this right here. Oh wow, this is the garage. Oh man. I put all of my we used to buy cards, Batman cards and other kinds of cards. Ron and I used to, the one that had a little bubble gum in them, and we used to stick all of our cards on this wall right here. The washing machines were over here. There was a bunk bed here. This was where I was trying to rake up Rick and Ron to join me in robbing the bank on Lincoln Boulevard, and they wouldn't wake up. Over here on this side there was drawers, and behind it is where we hid Joey one fateful night, and when their parents couldn't find him, they panicked, and we showed them where he was sleeping, behind the drawers over here. Set of drawers. Okay, here's the side of the house. Oh, remember right here on the side? It seemed longer, narrower, but maybe not. We rarely went back in here, but there was we never played in here necessarily, and Dad never put anything there. But there were, pieces of wood, maybe the same pieces of wood for 12, 15 years. And here's the side of the house. Of course, we all know that there was no steps or anything. And now I'm wondering, maybe there were. I mean, how is it possible how did we get up to the side of the house to come in if there weren't any stairs? Now I'm wondering. I'm pretty sure that window was there. And there, and over here, when you come over here, there used to be a crawl space, but I think now the crawl space is underneath all this. Yeah, there was a crawl space around here. There was a, I mostly remember Dad and Dickie fooling around with the air conditioner, or what are they, swamp cooler maybe, that was right here. And here we go up here.
So how's Arizona?
We don't know. We've been gone for 2 months.
So you originally from Arizona?
We hear it's hot.
Ah.
Yeah.
One of the reasons why I'm here is because there's this tremendous heat dome that has persisted.
Yes.
Oh, I mean, it's so terrible. I had to leave. I have people here still, so I started calling them up. Please let me come over and visit, because I just couldn't. I couldn't take it. I couldn't. Yeah. And further up in Canada, in British Columbia, 121 degrees a few weeks ago. Yeah. Actually, it spooks me, to tell you the truth. I don't know what to do about it. Oh my goodness, how sweet. This is just beautiful. Oh yeah, look at that. There's the same windows. That is the same windows.
It says it has a walk score of 88. I assume that's good. I don't know how they measure that, but it sounds good.
I don't remember whether there were those built-in cabinets on either side there, but maybe so. Same old chimney.
Literally, I'm a walker and she's from New York, so I'm sure she is still out of walk.
I think I'll go ahead and end this
No problem.
wonderful Mom and Dad's room where Grandma used to sleep. Oh, look at here's the closet where that Cindy told me where they would put their because I think Cindy and Cheryl mostly stayed in this room, and after a while anyway, because Mom and Dad I think moved to the front room in their pull-out bed. But Cindy says that she would open up this door, and there would be their dolls in here. This is interesting. So that's what this closet looks like, Cindy. There it is. That's how the closet looks now. In your old room. Closing the door. Here's a corner. Here's another corner. Here's where the old window was. I'm going to make an end. It's going to break my heart to do it, but here we go. So long, 911 Superb Avenue. I'm going to say I loved you. Let's see what that side of the house now looks like. Yeah, you know, it used to be a walkway on the side, but now it's, you know. If you notice, however, how close the other house is. That's the way it is in Los Angeles. And I make an end.